And some videos help me too, future time, or so I definitely um man, I definitely just say for a lot of you guys out there that are either new on the journey or just starting to understand everything, like, give yourself a chance to take leaps of faith. Give yourself a chance to do things that are new for you, because that's the only way you're gonna really be able to learn and experience life, is if when you take on uh, new things, right? You take yourself out of the comfort, because a lot of times, like, we sit in that comfort because it's the easiest way for us to exist, right? But that easiest way for us to exist, 9 times out of 10, not really our best. It's not the best for us, right? It seems okay because we've got used to it, right? But when you really lucky get to points in your life where you're not, like, you don't like where your life is going, or you don't like how things have been going, you really gotta go in, and you really gotta just look at those things that is keeping your life the same, or looking at the things that do bring um whether it be fulfillment, or, like, do bring a sense of balance to your life. We have to start getting to a point now where we see the things that add versus the things that take away. Really getting down to the sense of, like, how things are making us feel, whether that's good or bad. You have to pay attention to all of these things that are, being shown to us at this time. And I really feel like I am speaking more for, like, a lot of the collective that's either, like, just getting started on the journey, or they're kind of just, like, finding out about everything, or kind of getting more understanding of what things are. Um, but definitely, when you feel that nudge to kind of, like, research stuff up, look stuff up, because that's how you start building your knowledge. You see, you think about it, right? A lot of times, we only think back to what we're taught in, like, school, or what we're shown through other people. But when you take on that advice for yourself, your advice. Well, I guess, yeah, there could be advice. This advice. When you take on this advice to start doing more research for yourself. So, like, when you have questions for things, Google, Chat GPT, like, really start diving a little deeper to get to start finding questions. Because a lot of times I think we depend on other people to give us the questions, but a lot of times it's like, you asking the question is somewhere in you. You already lucky know the answer, but you're not confident in yourself to give that answer, right? So you have to go to outside things to give that answer for you, but not to, but sometimes our outside things ain't gonna necessarily give you the correct answer. It's just gonna give you something that may sound right, but it may not be right. So you always gotta just trust. Like, you could never just go with what someone else says, and that's one thing I learned on the journey too. Like, never just go with what other people say. Always look into it for yourself. Always get your opinion for real. Like, when you look into it, like, yeah, I heard what they said, but let me see for myself. You have to have that type of mind when it comes to a lot of the things on this journey. You got to take that second look. You got to take that sit revaluation for yourself. Reflect. Because it'll get to a point when you do start building up your self-reflection, you'll be able to reflect in the moment and make a decision or make a choice, right? Versus then, a lot of times we be like, we don't think about the choices and we just make it, and then, like, damn, later down the line, now we thinking. So it's about just kind of, like, shifting it around a little bit, right? Building up your self-reflection so that when certain things do come up, or certain experiences are had, you can kind of reflect on it and, make a wise choice, versus than just making an impulsive, reckless choice or decision. So, yeah, that's all I got for you this morning.